Hello, this is Mrs. Ringrose, and we're going to continue with our exponential functions. Sorry if I'm not here for all or part of today's lesson. I'm just going to make a bunch of mini videos so that you can, continue to learn on your own. And hopefully my meeting won't take long. So here's something that we experienced last class, but we did it in the calculator and let that make the equation. It's really important to me that you can also write an equation by hand, and some of them aren't too bad. So this first example is Austin, and we want to get it up to 800,000. We're still going to use the calculator to help us solve it, but we should be able to make the equation ourselves. So anyway, so I have these 2 points, right? My initial value is this, because we're going to start in 1990. So if my year 1990 is year 0, then 25 years later, we get to that population, right? I just did this whole video, but I thought it was only 15 years. So 1990 to 2000 is 10, and then another 15. Okay, I'm good. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an equation based on those 2 points, and we're going to use our formula, which is, y equals a times b to the x power. Now I know my a because this is my initial value, and then I have an x and a y. So it's 931,830 equals my initial times this ratio that we don't know what it is. I mean, is my population doubling? Is my population, hopefully not, because that's people, that would be way too fast. But it's been 25 years, so 25 years goes in the exponent. Now I'm ready to solve. The first step is to divide both sides by this coefficient. And I get a number. So I'm just going to, be snazzy over here and take out my calculator. And don't mind all the wrong work in it, because remember I thought it was 15 for some reason. But I do have that number, so because that was still going to be the same. So my population at 2015 divided by initial population is a number that's really close to 2. So what this tells me is that a number times itself 25 times is equal to a number that's very close to 2. And I'm going to round it to 5 because I want to remind you that this is the base and I need to have as many decimal points as possible. However, when I finish my calculations in the calculator, we're going to keep it expanded out. The operation that undoes any exponent is by taking the root of that exponent. So that's another reason why I have the calculator up. If you don't know how to take a root, you should pay attention. Oh, sorry. Woke up way too early this morning. Got my COVID booster at 4 a.m. All right, so, yep, I know I'm extra. So you're going to go into math. And remember we talked about, there's the cubed root? Well, we're going to go down to number 5 to get some other random number. Enter. And you'll notice that, hopefully your cursor is in this little armpit. So that's where I'm going to put 25 because that's actually the index. It's not the armpit. And that's how we know we're taking the 25th root. And then we're going to use this function in the calculator where I can just go up and grab that answer, see how it's highlighted, and hit enter, and then it grabs in there. You can also hit second negative symbol, and it grabs the answer. All right, so fantastic. So I got this crazy number. So my base is equal to 1.02814. Hopefully I did that right. 2814. And that means my function is that. And, hopefully you practiced your homework so you know where to go from here. But I'll walk you through it one more time because why not? So clear all this guy out, and then I have, I'm going to turn off my stat plots. So that doesn't give me any trouble. And let's see. So I've got 4, 6, 5, 6, 4, 8, parenthesis. I wonder if I could do second answer. I wonder. Anyway, 1.0. If I do anything else in the calculator, I'll probably mess up. 814 raised to the x power. Okay, so hopefully you're good with that. And, we talked about how you can go to the graph and you can go to the window and you can play around. But I'm just looking for a year. So instead of messing with the window and getting the intersection point, which is definitely fine, I am going to just look at the table. And this is probably going to take a while, but not too bad. We're looking at 46 days in my other class. And I pressed it too many times, so it's going to keep going. So it's going to come fast. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. So looks like in year 19, it got to 800,000 because by year 20, it was already after 800,000. So the last thing I have to ask myself is, well, what is year 19? Year 19 is since 1990. So we're talking 2009 would be the answer, or 2010. All right, so I hope this helped with this one. I'm going to stop this video. I would recommend that you try, these on your own by hand in your notebooks. And then when I come back at the end of class, we can, talk about how your answers went.